Yeah, sure. So I feel like when you are doing work that comes from really inside you and it's authentic and it's who you are, it almost needs no preparation. You don't need to be rehearsing it. It just comes out of you. It pours out of you. And I think other people respond instinctively. Again, they don't know what it is maybe, but they completely get that it's authentic and it's true and it's powerful. And you get the responses. And I think that's the heart of being women, I think. And we carry that power within us. I think you just need to connect to it. And I think the world stops us from connecting to it. And we need to kind of go back and find that source, that authentic source.
Yes, definitely. Oh, it was so nice to have you.
Oh, it's an absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. And we should definitely connect. And let's have a think maybe. I'd love to work with you guys if you're up for it. Because Singapore is an interesting place for me. I know it well, and I know the audience. So if there's any way we can collaborate, I would be very, very happy to do that.
Yes, and if you ever do a virtual workshop, whatever, I can promote for you because
that's really
it's
kind.
International. Yeah, I promote my friends' workshops all the time.
Oh, wow.
Because it's about helping as many people as we can collectively.
Absolutely.
And no matter what, I am not Indian. And I understand how it feels, to feel that no matter what they share with me, I am not from their culture, even though we are all Asians. They may feel that I don't really understand them fully. So it would be so powerful to support your work and for them to know that there's another avenue for them to get the sexual messages and the healing. Because I also have colleagues asking, where are the content for Asians?
Oh, wow. That's interesting to hear.
Yeah, I do.
Wow, that's very interesting.
I didn't know that I was a person of color until 2 years ago. 2 years or 1 year. Because in Singapore, we are all Asians, and then I'm Chinese, then there's Malay, then there's Indian. I didn't know I was called a person of color.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I'm a person of color now.
Yeah, and then when you wrote the word brown, I was like, okay, I know about yellow. I don't really know about brown.
That's so funny. But this is the problem where somewhere like the UK, you've got to find quick ways to identify who you are, right? Like with kind of messaging. It's like, okay, who are we? We're South Asian, we're brown women, we're, that's what it is. So it's weird, this whole system. I completely get you. It's like, oh God, what? How?
Yeah, it's this new identity.
Understand. It's this new identities that we've got to get into. So tell me a bit about you two. So you obviously I've seen your website and I've seen the work you do. It's fantastic. So you run counseling and you're doing conferences and you're doing like a whole bunch of stuff. How did you start this?
So I've been doing this for 11 years. I work with individuals, couples who have all kinds of sex issues. And then it went into relationship challenges as well because it's linked. And I do see a lot of toxic behaviors and abuse happening in relationships because they just don't know better, especially Asians. We don't get the modeling from our parents. And most of us also don't get any sex education in schools. So I see this again and again. And the thing that is different about me than you is I actually hate podcasts. I hate podcasts. I had a podcast for 3 years ago. And it was, first of all, I don't think I have a nice voice. So it was really difficult for me doing the podcast because I am such a visual and kinesthetic person. So when it's just audio, it drives me nuts. It really does.
Yeah.
So it is hard for me to listen to podcasts. But I get what you're saying. Because a lot of people actually listen to podcasts, especially people who drive for long distances outside of Singapore. Nowhere to drive in Singapore. End to end in half an hour.
1 hour.
But lots of people listen to podcasts. I really get it. So I'm so glad that you're doing well.
Yeah, it just feels instinctively like it's a good medium for me. Like I have there's no logic. I just feel like it's a good medium for me. And I think
you are so beautiful. It's such a waste.
Oh, yeah, indeed. You should take off the camera.
And you're animated, you know. You should give people options. It's the same amount of effort, right? If you record yourself on Zoom.
I've never done videos.
Yeah, if you record yourself on Zoom, there's the two options. There's audio and video.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should try that. I've never explored video really because I didn't really know how to do it. But maybe I should try. That's a really good tip, actually.
I have 800. I have 800 videos on YouTube, and most of them are not edited. I just hit record and then just put it up because I don't have the time or money to put in a lot of effort into
same here.
That. Yeah, so
same here. Maybe I'll try it, Martha.
I figured something is better than nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also feel like, unedited content is more authentic.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, when you're putting real things out there, people do listen. It doesn't have to be all slick and animation and whatever.
And we are modeling for people, there's no need to be perfect.
Yes, exactly. We're saying it's okay to be as you are. So, you don't need anything fancy.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to ask about Carol. Carol, what do you do?
Yes, Carol, tell me more about you.
Oh, I'm a confidence coach. I actually rebranded myself as a confidence coach last year because for the past 8 years, I've gone on the title of an image coach. Why confidence? Because growing up, being an Asian girl, it was just inbred in me that I am nobody, and I'm only somebody if I actually marry well. Yes. So I can only speak my mind only if I'm being spoken to. So that's the reason why when I grew up, I didn't have a lot of self-confidence in myself.
Yeah.
There's really nothing inside. It was empty. And because I didn't have that confidence, self-confidence and self-worth, I ended up being in a abusive marriage for 10 years. 10 years of abusive marriage.
So sorry.
And when I finally found myself, I realized that there are other women who are like me that would need some kind of support, and I would like to be the voice. I think I'm chosen for a reason to be that voice, to be able to help and lift other women up along the way as well. Yeah, so that's why.
Oh wow! Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, and that's wonderful. And it takes a lot of courage, I think. When bad things happen in our lives, and I've had a lot of trauma in my life, early life. There are one of two things. You can either go I'm bitter and I hate everybody, and I'm going to be angry, or you can say, okay, how am I going to take this pain and channel it into something useful? And clearly that's what you've done. The second is exactly what you've done, and you're helping other people, and that's absolutely fantastic. That's so good. That's so impressive, both of you. My God, you're amazing. Thank you for sharing. And do you work primarily in Singapore?
Yeah,
you do.
Yes,
I travel before this virus. I stayed in Singapore because my mom had breast cancer. I wanted to stay here, not have any regrets. And now that she's dead, I feel like I have the freedom to travel. Since my dad is in good health. So I've been traveling more.
What is the Singaporean, because I know people are fairly open. Like I lived, where did I live? I lived in Yishun, I think, when I lived in Singapore. And I used to work in an office, TBW. Where was the office? It was I think it was near Clarke Quay or something. I can't remember now. So people are fairly open, I think, to sex, a little bit more than maybe Indians are, but still a bit less maybe than the Western world. But what's the government kind of attitude to kind of the work you do? Are you given enough freedom to do?
Yeah, I can do what I do. My work is essentially talk therapy, right? It's I think it's one of the more conservative Asian countries after India, because I have met people who are more open than Singaporeans. Even people from Manila, even people from Taiwan. They are just a lot more open because they have more education there. Even China.
Definitely.
There are people in China who are more open than Singaporeans.
So do you find that is a struggle then to try and get people to open up?
It has been difficult. But I just focus on the people who come to me. I don't focus on the battles that I cannot fight. I focus on supporting people who choose to seek help.
True. Like,
what can you do? Do your best, let go of the rest.
Do your best. Exactly. No, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. So do you do more one-to-one than conferences and things like that? That seems to be the bulk of your work, right?
Yeah, because one-to-one is what pays the bills. People want the privacy and the confidentiality.
Yes.
And a lot of times I speak at events and I'm not even paid. Like, say, a medical conference or certain talks that I do.
The same here. And you pay, even if your paid is so small, like you've got to prepare for 2 days to do a talk for an hour, and it's like less than £100 is what you get paid. So it's doesn't. So I completely get that. So
it takes a long time. It takes a long time for all the work that you do to build up, and then to have context for it to really kind of take on a life of its own. It does take a long time.
I hear you.
The one thing I'm not very good at is networking.
I think you would be, because you're so, easy to talk to.
Yeah.
I am an introvert.
Oh no, what?
Yeah, like after today, Carol and I both need to collapse. We talked about it, how we need our alone time and then go back into our shell and recover. Because we put out so much energy.
It does. I completely.
Oh my God.
It does. Because you have to be on, right?
Game face.
And that takes game face on, baby. And that's a lot of work.
Telling you.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, people see what they want to see. People think what they want to think. They think, oh, you're a strong woman. You're very vocal. You're very bubbly. You're fearless. But they don't see when, I can't get out of bed. I don't want to get out of bed. I just need to rest.
Yeah. Same here. Absolutely. And, also people think one thing is the only thing, and it's not. There's so many facets of us, right? Like, I suffer from a lot of, I've had last couple of years anxiety and this, that, and the other. And the public persona doesn't show that, but that is part of who I am as well. There are times when I feel really shit, and that's, it's okay. So
this is what we wanted. We wanted the real story.
Yeah.
I think we'll stop showing our interviews, and then we just do this thing after the interview.
The post-interview.
The real interview after the interview.
The real interview. But I'm happy to talk about mental health. Like, if you want to, I've been on public talking about trauma and anxiety and PTSD. Again, there's a big problem in South Asians. We just don't talk about it. We pretend everything is okay. We hide when we have problems, because we think it makes us look weak, but it doesn't.
Yeah, especially men. I hear this so much from men, especially. And then I call these people the walking zombies.
Yeah.
They're alive, but they look dead.
Yes, absolutely. No, I hear you. So, I think the more we talk, the better. Thank you, guys. This has been absolutely wonderful.
So nice to meet you. I'm going to email you lots.
Yeah.
Email
me. I have some context for you.
Carol, you too. Yes, please.
I'm going to follow you on Instagram as well.
That would be amazing. That would be really, really cool. And let's stay connected.
I was looking at your photo and I was like, okay, she's so beautiful. She's so, she's like so scary. But no, you're really, really nice.
That's so sweet. I hope my pictures online don't look scary. That's not who I am. This is me.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Both of you. Take care. Lots of love. This was so much fun. If you ever want to do anything like this again, just let me know. Very happy to.
Yeah, and if you ever come to Singapore, you have to look us up, okay?
We'll definitely do. I was planning a trip. My brother keeps telling me to come. So maybe I will do. There will be a little holiday.
You know, we like
when
people who come.
Up.
Me and my stupid jokes. Okay, I only know one joke.
Well, it works, so it's fine.
Oh.
All right, ladies, take care. It's been such a joy. I've absolutely loved this. If you ever want to do this again, let me know. And stay in touch, both of you. I'd love to connect and see if we can do something together. That would be really, really good.
Yes.
Take care. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Carol.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Oh, what have I done?
Okay, I need to